Toast of Love is a romantic comedy with a strong Singapore flavor. Students had to conceive and implement their creative ideas on a shoestring budget and within tight deadlines. The outcome? A script generously peppered with Singaporean-sounding lines which went down well with local audiences.
Owen!
Do you remember this song? We heard it the first time we met. Gina, I thought about this for a very long time already.
Sit down, this is so embarrassing.
Gina, will you be my wife?
Of course, it's really hard, but
A 2D piece of artwork inspired by an old clock that was taken apart. From the artwork, a series of lines and planes were extracted, which were then composed in 3D models based on the keywords of balance, rhythm, and density. Functions were introduced in the following stages, first in the guise of a lamp, and then infused with architectural functions into a pavilion. Love is unpredictable. The Griffin and Sabine trilogy is a story of unconditional love. This project seeks to create a transporter which will unite the two separated lovers. Deriving its initial idea from a mechanical fan, the transporter inverts and unites two propeller covers as its main body. The transporter is unique in its simplicity. Designed for Griffin, it embodies masculinity and strength in its structure. Current methods to remove toxic heavy metals often involve expensive chemicals. A possible alternative is to use renewable biomass like lemon skin powder to remove toxic metal for wastewater treatment. Besides reducing the cost of water treatment, this method also prevents pipes from clogging, leading to an overall reduction in the generation of toxic sludge. They came up with this unique drink because they wanted to diversify the usage of rice vinegar and edible flowers. Rice vinegar because it has many health-enhancing properties, and edible flowers which are known for their antioxidative activities but are currently only marketed in dried forms. The result? An interesting mix that will go down well with many. A showcase of the potential that Singapore Polytechnic has to offer. Industry partners and companies can collaborate with us to enhance opportunities for students and customers. Our state-of-the-art facilities are available to help bring ideas to reality.
It's been hard work, but I've learned a lot from my 3 years here.
There are so many things I still want to try.
I've learned so much during these 3 years, but there are still many things I want to learn.
I hope industry take us up on our offers. It's time for us to give back to society what we have learned.
To make a difference, to create a legacy.
To create a legacy.
To create a legacy.
a legacy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am James, and I'm your MC for today. To start off, we will be screening some announcements. There will be videos after the announcements, so do sit back and enjoy the videos as you look back at the 3 years the graduates spent at the Polytechnic. The videos also include highlights of principal's speech at session 1 of the graduation ceremony. Finally, if you're receiving your diploma, please return to your seats after you have collected your diploma. Please remain seated and avoid moving around or talking during the ceremony. Thank you for your cooperation. Wait.
3 years ago, I welcomed you, the class of 2011, to SP during your freshman orientation program as a group of teenagers fresh out of school. Today I stand with pride before you as I send you off from SP as a cohort of confident young men and women to a new phase of life ready to serve with skill. Singapore Polytechnic was founded on the motto, berkhidmat dengan keahlian, meaning to serve with skill. It captures vividly SP's mission to develop talents in the service of Singapore and to make the world a better place. Towards this end, our commitment to nurture you to be life-ready, work-ready, and world-ready remains at the heart of all we do. In SP, as you probably heard it many times, we encourage you to go MAD, M-A-D. We want you to make a difference. You first made a difference to the community by participating in the Flag Day during the first week of joining SP. If you remember, you collected a record of $170,000 for the President's Challenge. But the act of giving is not a one-way street. For many of you participating in community service projects, there's also been an eye-opener, and sometimes it was heart-wrenching. We strive to provide you with as many opportunities as possible to experience a different culture, learn from the best, and to change your perspective of the world. Last year, we sent 2 students for a 10-week internship at the Harvard Medical School's Children's Hospital to open their eyes to the world of research and how the best minds are finding solutions to the world's problems. The spirit of tenacity to excel goes beyond the classroom. Among our graduating cohort, we have many team captains and players from 9 national championship teams in a variety of sports and CCA. They have brought glories to Singapore and SP, and I thank you for your fighting spirit. What I've shared with you are snippets from your collective experience, but these stories are also our pride. They serve to remind my colleagues and I about our shared purpose, the reason why we chose to be in SP, to provide the best possible learning experience that will prepare you to be future ready. Singapore Poly can show you the horizon and provide the opportunities, but only you can open the window to a world of possibilities. Finally, dear graduates, wherever you may be, remember we are SP, and remember to serve with skill. We are very proud of you. Thank you.
Being part of the Youth Olympic Games as a young ambassador given by the Singapore National Olympic Council was one that I have never dreamt of getting. Shortly after, SP gave me the privilege to be the last torchbearer in the torch relay of the YOG, of which I lighted the quadrant alongside many ministers and our principal. So this is the route that I took during my run, and what I felt during that run is not something that I can easily put into words. The crowd running with me, the loud cheers that I got made the entire atmosphere very exhilarating. Picture yourself in front of a crowd cheering you on, and you can imagine how surreal that must have felt. And I would like to thank SP for this once-in-a-lifetime experience, which is something that I will never forget.
Hi, we're Suntec City, and this is SD's FYP Graduation Showcase. This is Unreal. There's a game that was done over the course of 10 months with 6 people, and I was the team lead of this game. Unreal is Japanese for vengeful spirit, so this is a game that puts you in the shoes of a ghost instead of a human. Because this game is of an uncommon genre, we've had a few design and direction disputes over the course of development, and as the team leader, I have had to step out of my comfort zone to try and get people thinking in agreement to get this thing going. Overall, I think this is a rewarding experience for me because even though it was stressful, I think I learned a lot of things over the course of these 10 months. I'd like to thank all my lecturers and all my friends who have helped me over the course of these 3 years to make this project possible.
When I was Sec 3, I first chanced upon an article on breakdance which sparked off my interest in dance.
So when I came into SP, I'm glad to have the opportunity to join the SP Dance Club and further my passion in dance. For me, the most memorable experience I had in SP Dance was the opportunity to choreograph a piece for Waves, which is the SP annual dance concert. And for this particular piece, we spent many nights racking our brains for ideas for the showcase. Eventually, the concert was a success, and after seeing how well received it was, I felt that my effort was all worth it.
Being in SV, it has given me a lot of opportunities to travel around the world. For example, I was selected to go for the Maritime Experiential Learning Camp, where my friends and I went on board a cruise ship and we sailed to places like Penang and Phuket. And during this entire camp, we had talks and workshops that were both inspiring and motivational. Apart from this, I also participated in different kinds of ice-breaking games, as well as coming up with different kinds of group skits and presentations. And I felt this entire experience very enriching, interesting and fun because I get to bond with my peers as well as gaining leadership skills and cooperative spirit.
One of my memorable experiences that I had in SP was my overseas community service trip that I had in Shanxi, China. The purpose of the trip was to design and build a communal garden for a village. As there were many students from different courses but within our ABE school involved in this project, I was able to make many new friends. Through this whole process, we met up to discuss about design ideas and events that we'll be organising for the villagers. Through this, I also learned the importance of teamwork, and I was able to tap on everybody's expertise and we really bonded well to complete the project. I would like to thank all my lecturers who have helped and guided me in the past 3 years, especially Dr. Chong, who accompanied a group of us to Shanxi for an overseas community service project. He inspires me to use my creativity to help those in need. This brings about great meaning when I design. Thank you, Dr. Chong.
As Vice President of the SP Debating Society, my team and I organised training sessions for fellow debaters, alongside many social gatherings where we tried to spread the debating culture in SP. These contributions led me to being awarded the SP Excellence Award this year. It's something that I am thankful for, and it is an honour to be awarded this accolade by Singapore Polytechnic. My proudest achievement in SP would have to be in 2009, where the SP Debating Society won the Inter-Polytechnic Debating Championships for the first time. I was in the team that clinched the title, and I remember feeling very happy as all our hard work had finally paid off and we had brought glory to SP that year.
I am from SP Ambassadors. We are student ambassadors representing the Polytechnic in various events and offering our assistance throughout the year. Our area of expertise includes ushering and guest relations. One of the most memorable duties which I had taken part in would be the SP graduation ceremony, in which I have been helping out for the past 2 years. I believe it has been very unforgettable because I actually have the chance to see my seniors graduate live in front of me. Recently, my club won the Excellence in Service Award for the 3rd consecutive time. We are a service club and we are doing what we are doing because we love doing it. And awards to me personally is secondary. However, it's still very nice to know that at the end of the day, the school actually recognizes our efforts.
My proudest moment in SP was when I received the Excellence Award during my internship at Jurong Island. The company that I worked at was Petrofac. So this award was based on a 6-week assessment done by the course instructors. And when I received the award, I was very surprised because there were many candidates actually vying for that spot. During the 6-week course at Jurong Island, we had many practicals and tutorials itself. What we learned was how to run the petrochemical plant equipment such as the furnace, distillation column, and heat exchangers. And we also experienced work shift, and the night course was pretty grueling. But fortunately, with my course mates, we managed to survive the whole ordeal.
I was the Vice President for SPBP Mentoring Club during my second year. During my SPBP Mentoring Club days, I was posted to Queenstown Family Service Centre to conduct mentoring sessions. There, the mentoring session is divided into two parts: the tuition section, where we assist the kids in subjects that they are weak in, and for the mentoring section, where we have the time to talk to the kids about their own personal life and to ask them about how their day have been so far. One of the most unforgettable experiences that I ever had was when my mentee came up to me to talk to me about her own personal problems. I felt heartened to know that she could trust me so much and that we have cultivated a close bond between the both of us. I felt happy to lend her a listening ear and to give her my utmost support. I would like to thank Singapore Polytechnic for giving me this opportunity to undergo this whole experience.
Always take pride in everything that you do and don't give up when you are faced with challenges. Live life to the fullest without any regrets.
Well done in surviving these 3 years, and I would like to leave you with a quote, which is, people in the winner's circle don't work harder, they just work smarter, and I wish you all the best.
To all fellow graduates, pursue your passion, follow the path of excellence, and success will chase after you.
You only live once, so work hard, live your dreams, and all the best.
In life, there are bound to be challenges, but always remember that there's never one challenge that you cannot overcome. Always set high goals, persevere, and never ever give up.
Each year, Singapore Polytechnic is proud to honour our top graduates, outstanding individuals who have achieved academic excellence. This year, we pay tribute to the following 7 graduates who have made their mark of distinction with us. What Deng Kai-yuan wanted after achieving stellar results for his GCE O-level examinations was to have an enriching learning journey that would offer experiences beyond the classroom. This former student from Gan Eng Seng School believed SP would give him that edge. 3 years on, he is positive he has indeed made the right choice. Kai-yuan was selected for the SP Outstanding Talent Program, which gave him opportunities to participate in high-level events such as the Temasek Dialogue in 2010. His SP experience also included an internship in Beijing with Pratt and Whitney and a community service trip to Timor-Leste. With a perfect GPA, the top graduate from the Diploma in Aeronautical Engineering is the Lee Kuan Yew Award winner. Today, Kai-yuan continues to be an active volunteer in his Kampong Glam ward and gives tuition to students in physics from his secondary school. Lim Hui-yin made a critical decision to switch to a polytechnic just months before taking her GCE A-level examinations. The former Presbyterian high school student wanted to pursue her dream of becoming a licensed aircraft engineer. She chose a diploma in aerospace electronics at SP and excelled in her studies during the 3 years. This Lee Kuan Yew Award winner counts hard work, discipline, and a little bit of luck as the ingredients for her success. She values the industrial training program experience she had at Longgen Aviation Company in China. Not only was she given the opportunity to practice what she'd learned, she also brushed up her Mandarin along the way. A compassionate person at heart, this avid martial arts enthusiast has volunteered her time in overseas community programs in Cambodia and Indonesia. She plans to return to Cambodia to continue her volunteer work before pursuing her degree in the near future. Sean Lee Teck Brin is proof that one can be equally competent in sports and studies. This Lee Kuan Yew Award winner was so determined to join SP that he applied under the direct polytechnic admission scheme in order to secure a place in his preferred polytechnic and course. His 3 years at SP is filled with memorable highlights including representing Singapore for the inaugural Youth Olympic Games. He was also the final torchbearer for the journey of the Youth Olympic Flame in the Southwest District. His achievements in SP include winning the SP Sportsman of the Year and the Model Student Award. This top sportsman, who won the IODA Optimist World Sailing Championship back in 2006, believes he can go even further in his sailing career. His dream is to make it for the Olympic Games in London next year. Thomas Lim Ting Wen's active participation in drama projects in his Catholic high school days fueled his passion and love for drama. The winner of the Toh Chin Chai Gold Medal and top graduate from the Diploma in Applied Drama and Psychology, Thomas's ultimate vision in life is to be an applied drama practitioner working with different communities, especially with youth and marginalized groups. He counts Age, a devised drama performance which he directed and staged with his classmates for Celebrate Drama 2009 as one of his proudest achievements to date. Age, which stands for Hospice, explored different perspectives on sickness and death. In order to add realism and depth to the performance, the students made several visits to the hospice. That dramatic experience, coupled with his attendance at the International Drama Educators Association World Congress in 2010, has inspired Thomas to pursue a degree in drama from one of the leading applied theatre universities globally. For someone who could hardly speak a word of English when he first arrived in Singapore, Lee Yan has come a long way. The former River Valley High School student believes that the word failure should never be a part of his vocabulary. His passion in information technology motivated him to do well and consistently achieve a perfect GPA score for the examinations. For his final year project, Lee Yan decided to develop a mobile learning web application that would help SP students. The application to enable students to retrieve curriculum information readily will soon be implemented in SP. A highlight in Lee Yan's SP career was the opportunity to present to an audience of 500 CEOs and COOs at the Windows 7 launch last year. That is the most magical and memorable moment in his life. Lee Yan is the proud recipient of the Lo Guan On Gold Medal and will pursue a degree in Information Systems under the Kent Ridge Undergraduate Scholarship from NUS. Vicky Lau first started dabbling with the Windows Movie Maker software when she was a student at CHIJ Carlton Convent. That interest sparked her desire to be a part of the creative media industry. Her 3 years at SP's Diploma in Digital Media helped her shed her shy nature and made her more confident. She was president of the SP Videography Club and was selected as one of the pioneer batch of students to participate in the NUS MDA Singapore Hollywood Attachment Program at the University of California in Los Angeles. That experience made Vicky even more determined to pursue academic excellence. Not only has Vicky topped her course, she has also been awarded the Chua Chor Tik Gold Medal. This steely young lady will be pursuing a degree in visual effects at the famed Savannah College of Art and Design under an artistic scholarship. Kang Kok Wei's educational success is a credit to his parents and his special teacher. Although he did poorly for his PSLE, his parents did not reprimand him but encouraged him to try harder. At Hougang Secondary School, a caring teacher guided and motivated him to make a difference in his life. That belief and faith in him spurred him on to excel in his studies. He graduated with a maximum GPA of 4.0 from ITE and chose to come to SP to pursue a diploma in clean energy. Today, Kok Wei is the proud recipient of the Tay Eng Soon Gold Medal, which is awarded to a former ITE student who has excelled in SP. For all the successes Kok Wei has had with his academic career, he has not forgotten to give back to the community. He gave free weekly tuition to students at the Clementi Student Services Center for 3 years and was president of the Rotaract Club. Kok Wei's story is an inspiration to many and an encouragement to never give up. These top graduates have done Singapore Polytechnic proud, and their stories will serve to inspire others to achieve academic greatness. We wish them the very best in their future endeavours.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony will shortly begin. Please switch off your handphones or put them to silent mode. We have arranged for official photographers to take photos of all graduates receiving their diplomas. So there's no need to come to the front to take photographs during the ceremony. I will be inviting you to stand when the academic procession enters and leaves the convention hall. Lastly, dear graduates, please ensure that you have your admission ticket and identity card with you before joining the queue to receive the scroll box on stage. You will be issued with a card locked on ID and password as you leave the stage. Please keep the card as you will need to place your order for photos. Thank you. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Our guest speaker, Dr. Jude Philemon Benny, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the 51st graduation ceremony of the Singapore Polytechnic. At this fifth session, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to graduates from the Singapore Maritime Academy and the School of Mathematics and Science. Our guest speaker this evening, Dr. Jude Philemon Benny, Managing Partner of Joseph Tan Jude Benny, Singapore. He was conferred the title of Datuk by the Sultan of Pahang in 2000. In 2004, he was appointed to the Board of Directors of the Singapore Maritime Foundation, and in 2006 to the Board of the Maritime and Port Authority of Singapore. Dr. Jude Benny holds an LLB, London, from the Queen Mary College, London University. He is a barrister at law, Middle Temple, England, and advocate and solicitor, Singapore, and is appointed as Notary Public and Commissioner for Oaths in Singapore. He commenced practice with MS Drew and Napier, Singapore, before forming the firm Joseph Tan Jude Benny in 1988. An experienced lawyer of 30 years, Dr. Jude Benny specializes in civil litigation, shipping and admiralty law, insolvency law, and insurance law. In 2007, London-based legal Who's Who named Dr. Jude Benny in a group of 11 of the world's most respected maritime lawyers, citing his work in ship collisions and citing him as a legend in this field. Dr. Jude Benny is an accredited arbitrator at a number of institutions, and he is also a contributing author to 4 international publications. He is also a member of the Maritime Industry Advisory Committee at the Singapore Polytechnic's Singapore Maritime Academy. It is now my pleasure to invite Dr. Jude Philemon Benny to deliver the graduation address. Dr. Jude Benny, please.
Mr. Tan Hang Cheong, Principal, Singapore Polytechnic, distinguished guests, parents, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all of you. It is indeed an honor to be here to address you on your graduation day. About 400 of you from the Singapore Maritime Academy will be receiving your diplomas, namely the diplomas in marine engineering, the diploma in maritime business, the diploma in nautical studies, and the specialist diploma in shipping operations and management. And another 35 from the School of Mathematics and Science will be receiving the certificates in mathematics for engineering and specialist diploma in statistics and data mining. My heartiest congratulations to each and every one of you. Having the opportunity to serve in the Maritime Industry Advisory Committee in the Singapore Maritime Academy gives me the privilege to have a better understanding of the structure of the diploma programs offered at the Singapore Polytechnic. I am aware of the industry relevance and the rigor of the diploma programs at the Singapore Maritime Academy. I believe the programs offered by the School of Mathematics and Science at the Singapore Polytechnic are also well designed and challenging. Your achievement today is a testament of your hard work and perseverance. You have all done very well, and I applaud every one of you. The encouragement from your loved ones and the guidance from your lecturers must have also made the difference. Let us then give your families and your lecturers a round of applause in appreciation of their support. For the SMA graduates, I'm particularly pleased to note that your cohort have done SMA proud by raising the SMA's overall percentage in the graduating cohort's pass rate and cumulative GPA. Your juniors will now have higher targets to meet to surpass your performance. SMA has dedicated itself to provide the best in maritime education and training. Achieving better academic performance is a healthy trend for the SMA and the Singapore Polytechnic as a whole, as this would translate to better opportunities in jobs and further education for the graduates. About 40% of each secondary 4 cohort would enroll in polytechnics every year. Many of the courses at the Singapore Polytechnic have attracted students from the top tier of this 40%. SMA's outreach programs and those in collaboration with the maritime stakeholders, namely the Maritime Port Authority of Singapore, the Singapore Maritime Foundation, the Association of Singapore Maritime Industries, Singapore Shipping Association, the Singapore Nautical Institute, and the Singapore Maritime Officers Union to promote the maritime courses and careers have paid off handsomely. More students from the secondary schools are opting for maritime courses. For the past few years, I have noted that the SMA diploma course or courses have been oversubscribed. In the recent 2011 Joint Admissions Exercise, or the JAE, out of every 1 place at SMA, almost 2 students applied for it as their first choice diploma course, the best JAE results thus far. The quality of the full-time students based on the GCE O-level results or the cut-off points for the SMA diploma courses has also improved. These are all healthy trends for the academy and the Polytechnic. It is also a necessary development for Singapore needs a critical mass of capable and talented professionals, and the maritime industry is no exception. Singapore's maritime industry is energetic and exciting. It offers a myriad of rewarding careers, both onshore and ship-based, in an ever-evolving global industry. Last year, Singapore was named the best seaport in Asia for the 22nd time, and it also bagged the Best Green Service Provider of Seaports award for the first time. To stay ahead, a new Singapore Maritime Institute is being set up with a 200 million funding injection to invest in education and training and cutting-edge research and technology to grow and sustain a pool of maritime talent in Singapore. The SMA, along with the NUS and the NTU, was invited to participate in the new SMI's initiatives to further enhance Singapore's position as an international maritime center, where the maritime industry is already contributing a healthy 7% to our gross domestic product. Now, to place these points in perspective, it should be remembered that 90% of world trade is seaborne. The maritime world is central and at the very core of human existence. It facilitates international trade, the export and import of products that enhance and enrich our lives. And it allows the exploitation and redistribution of the world's natural resources. So, if there is one industry where the sun never sets, it is the maritime industry. Currently, we are in the midst of witnessing a seismic shift in the center of gravity of world shipping from the west to the east. 50% of the world's tonnage is owned and operated right here in Asia. This is a staggering quantum. 8 out of 10 of the busiest container ports in the world are in Asia. Korea, Japan, and China build almost 90% of the world's new vessels. And did you know that Singapore builds 80% of the world's jack-up rigs for oil exploration? There is no doubt about it. Asia is where the maritime action is, and you are right in the middle of it here in Singapore. There are approximately 60,000 maritime-related companies in Singapore, ranging from shipyards, to ship owners, to brokers, to parts suppliers and manufacturers, shipping banks, maritime lawyers, naval architects, ship managers, and the list goes on and on. Singapore is truly a world-class maritime hub, where all the leading maritime players have seen it fit to make their presence felt. This has created a maritime melting pot where demand for and supply of maritime services and products comes together in an efficient and trusted environment. It is this booming environment and ecosystem that you are about to set sail into. It is a sea of opportunities, and I would urge you to find your place in this vast ocean of career options. The maritime world is no longer just about sailing on ships and greasy hands. It offers challenging jobs in the areas of finance, the law, engineering, banking, chartering, ship management, and many more. With many multinational players in the market, you will find your work challenging and rewarding. I urge all of you to dive headlong into the maritime world and to enjoy every moment of it in the same way that I have in the last 28 years. Now, before I end, I would just like to remind all the graduates here of three what I consider very important words. They are integrity, industry, and honesty. Integrity, because it is critical that your moral and ethical compass is always pointed in the right direction. It is what you stand for, and it is the basis on which people will deal with you. Industry, because there is no substitute for hard work. And all the work that you do in the initial years of your career will come to bear fruits and rewards in the summer and autumn of your careers. And finally, honesty, because you will, as graduates, eventually be placed in positions of trust, and this trust you must never betray. Honesty is the cornerstone on which you should build your career and your life. So once again, congratulations to all the graduates. I wish you great success in all that you do. Thank you.
Thank you, Dato' Jude Benny. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the presentation of diplomas to the graduates. This evening, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to 376 graduates from the Singapore Maritime Academy and 39 graduates from the School of Mathematics and Science. May I now call upon Mr. Roland Tan, the Director of the Singapore Maritime Academy, to present the diplomas. Mr. Tan, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Marine Engineering.
Ahmad Fikri bin Abdul Jalil. Liu Shenyong, Alex Ng Jim Hyang, Alvin Neo Ting Hao, Candy Chu Shai Lee, Chan Yen Wei, Chang Jieming, Chen Jiaying, Chen Xueyi Audrey, Qiu Guopiao, Xia Qianyan, Chua Wenquan Sherman, Dai Xiyue, Dujaswari Muthuraman, Fahmi bin Abdul Rahim, Fairul Hairi bin Ahmad Fetzal, Farik Irfan bin Sharifuddin, Fu Xiangyuan James, Go Junyi, Hamza bin Muhammad Barsir, Ho Song Eun, Julie Elisa Lim, Habir Afik bin Mokhtar, King Chai Ling Anjo, Hua Weiji, Lam Chi En Kenny, Li Li Ming Roslyn, Louis Mei Siu, Mary Bick B. Chu, Melvin Lim Han Singh, Muhammad Hazwan bin Muhammad Shafi, Muhammad Hermin bin Mohari, Muhammad Ridwan bin Yahya, Muhammad Fakir bin Muhammad Rais, Muhammad Faris bin Muhammad Isha, Muhammad Faris bin Osman, Muhammad Fasuni bin Muhammad Said. Muhammad Farman bin Buhari. Muhammad Haikal bin Suhaimi. Muhammad Hanis bin Ismail. Muhammad Hidayat bin Abdullah. Muhammad Izzat bin Abdul Hasim. Muhammad Luqman bin Abdul Rahman. Muhammad Nasri bin Ibrahim. Muhammad Saifullah bin Muhammad Sultan. Nazrul Nizam bin Abdul Sani. Ng Shaoxiong. Ng Xueling. Hakim bin Muhammad Sanwan. Ong Jin Yong. Hua Jie Liang. Xi Xuebing. Sharum Hassan bin Majinin. Sharon Chan Hui Xian. Sin Kim Kiet. Sin Wei Ling. Sun Ye. Tan Eugene. Tan Hong Ming. Tan Ki Jin. Tan Su Sin. Tan Yen Ru. Hyo Jin Jun. Thavar Nesen Haramasan. To Li Yun. Xian Yang. Yo Ansheng Jonathan. Yu Yue. Chuang Ling Chen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Maritime Transportation Management.
Charlene Tan Jia Hui. 江荣飞、侯明慧、梁彦山 Cheryl、Noor Ashida binti Hisham、Ong Min Kai、Sharon Chu Jianjia、Aaron Neo Si Huai、Ayachin Geraldine Gabriel Augustine、Ang Tuo Feng、Chan Ling Chang、Charlene Teo、陈若美、陈淑云 Elaine、Cheng Yong Kit、邱国正、邱英明、邱云婷 Sarah、江志伟 Andy、陈伟正、Chong Wan Ting、楚智慧 Phyllis、钟丕伦、Chua Hui Sun Stephen、Chua Jie Ying Mei、Chua Seok Lai、Chua Xuan Sin、Chua Yue Mei、Don Lee Kun Hong、Edwin Juniadi Kohartono、Farhana binti Samat、Farida binti Sheikh Harid、Farsiha Lim Wan Yi、Fu Sheng Lan、Goh Kian Ming、Goh Xiao Tian、郭思彤、韩玉琪、 Ho Shu Ying, Huang Tianchai, Husnul Ketam bin Sulaiman, Jaslyn Fong Tia Ling, Jiang Wen, Joy Lo Jia Sing, Jolene Tan Xiao Earn, Julian Ng Jia Yun, Karthik Paramasivam, Ke Shiquan, Kenneth Ku Shen Yung, Hu Lingzhe, Huok Wen Yan, Lai Wen Yan, Li Honxiang Nigel, Li Kai-yun Murray, Li Shimin Angel, Li Xiuyin Angela, Li Yixuan, Liao Liquan Derek, Lim Hui-ting Belinda, Lim Mei-chi Maggie, Lim Wei-xiang, Lin Qi-huai, Lou Juntian, Luo Yanping, Luo Jinyang Jordan, Lui Binglun, Muhammad Alfian bin Abdul Raza, Muhammad Ashraf bin Johari, Muhammad Fashli bin Jamil, Muhammad Helmi bin Abdul Rais, Muhammad Noor Hakim bin Roslan, Muhammad Ramdan bin Adwan, Muhammad Ruzaini bin Zainal, Muhammad Sharil bin Jumadi, Nashera binti Nazli, Neo Kai Ting Felicia. Ng Jin Ming Jeremy. Ng Chiu Ting. Ng Shun Cheng. Ng Zhong Sheng. Ng Zirong. Noor Zulkarnain bin Koznin. Noor Famiza binti Muhammad Saharum. Noor Hamaiza binti Abdul Jabbar. Noor Nabila binti Rosman. Noor Shahila binti Muhammad Sharif. Noor Shahida binti Sahari. Noorhayati binti Muhammad. Nurul Ashikin binti Abdul Raza. Nurul Huda binti Abdul Ghani. O Hui Teng Cindy. Ong Ting Lei. Han Tao. Hang Yo Chao Jeremias. Huek Jin Xiang. Ratna Tripathi Sant Prasad Tripathi. Rudy Rugdela. Xia Yi Hui Sivian. Seri Ayu binti Abdul Rahim. Shen Shi Zhou. Sim Jing Xuan. Muhammad Haider bin Rahman. Sun Mianxiang Jeremy. Sukrito bin Rahman. Tan Guanxiang Leon. Tan Jiawei. Te Shujin. Te Yuiling. To Po Ling Noel. To Qian Rui Joel. Wang Liang Wei, Wang Wai Thing Darren, Wu Yok Hao Jacob, Xu Yu Lin, Yang Xiaoyan, Yo Wei Vin, Yo Yi Hui, Yong Sheng An Dominic, Yuan Wei Bao Sherman,
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Nautical Studies.
Arinda Singh Gill, Chu Jun An, Kenneth Tan, Hong Wei Shuo Evan, Lamak Shabir Kairula, Leong Ka Wing Andrew, Li Hua Yan Josiah, Lim Kit Kyong Jasper, Muhammad Rasidin bin Abdul Wahid, Putera Muhammad Alia Hakim bin Ahmad,
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the post-diploma courses.
Abdul Fahar Najir Munthin, Chua Chin Hui Tony, Li Sui Yue Alex, Ramesh Dashinar Murthy,
Suresh Ram Ramakrishnan,
Yap Dai Ming, Irfan bin Rahman, Asia binti Muhammad Zaid, Cheong Zihao Daniel, Go Chang Hao, Liu Li Min, Siti Suhana binti Roslan.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the list of graduates from the Singapore Maritime Academy. Thank you, Ms. Tan. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present the prizes May I invite Mr. Kenneth Key, Deputy Chairman of the Singapore Polytechnic Maritime Industry Advisory Committee, to present the following prizes. Mr. Key, please. From the Diploma in Marine Engineering course, receiving the Samcorp Marine Prize and the Singapore Maritime Officers Union Prize, Clara Chu Yin Yi. And Go Rui Ren. The Bostrom Tankers Award and the Samcorp Marine Prize, Kang Tek Lung. The Samcorp Marine Prize and the Society of Naval Architects and Marine Engineers Prize, Tan Kuo Jian. The SCM Jurong Shipyard Prize, Owen Ter Guo Wen. From the Diploma in Maritime Transportation Management course, the Quino Research Prize, Joan Yong Yut Ping. The Singapore Shipping Association Prize, Brandon Lee Yin Yi. The Pacific International Lines Prize, Leong Chung Hui. The Singapore Maritime Employers Federation Prize, Ong Pei Wen. The Singapore Maritime Officers Union Prize, Genuine Tong Chen Hui. The Jardine Shipping Services Prize, Chui Jurong. From the Diploma in Nautical Studies course, the Smith Prize and the Singapore Maritime Officers Union Prize, Millie Ko Chi Wen. The EMAS Offshore Prize and Integral Marine Consultants Prize, Chang Rui Meng. That concludes the presentation of prizes. Thank you, Mr. Key. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present medals to our top graduates for excelling in their courses of study. May I invite Dr. Jude Philemon Benny, Managing Partner of Joseph Tan Jude Benny, to present the medals. Dr. Jude Benny, please. From the Diploma in Marine Engineering course, the Samcorp Marine Silver Medal, the Smith Prize, and the Singapore Maritime Employers Federation Prize are awarded to Fanny Ng Ching Yi. The Society of Naval Architects and Marine Engineers Gold Medal, the SCM Jurong Shipyard Prize, and the Samcorp Marine Prize are awarded to Goh Ming Sen. from the Diploma in Maritime Transportation Management course. The Singtel Silver Medal is awarded to Hu Wenjie. The Maritime and Port Authority of Singapore Gold Medal is awarded to Ang Lee Eun. From the Diploma in Nautical Studies course, the Singapore Shipping Association Silver Medal and the Singapore Nautical Institute Award are awarded to Ekachai Tan. The Neptune Ship Management Services Gold Medal and the Singapore Maritime Employers Federation Prize are awarded to Muhammad Helmi bin Kastani. That concludes the presentation of top medals. Thank you, Dr. Jude Annie. Ladies and gentlemen, giving the valedictory speech this evening is Geraldine Gabriel Augustine, a graduate of the Diploma course in Maritime Transportation Management. May I now call upon Geraldine to deliver the farewell address on behalf of the new graduates. Geraldine, please.
A very good afternoon to our guest speaker, Datuk Jude Bani, members of the Board of Directors, Principal, ladies and gentlemen. When I first started writing this speech, trust me, I was at a total loss. I mean, so much has happened in this past 3 years. How on earth was I going to condense all of that into a 3-minute speech? Then someone asked me this: what are you going to take with you when you leave SP? I thought long and hard about it, and my answer is memories. Wonderful, wonderful memories that will stay with me forever because they remind me of who I was when I first stepped foot into SP and who I am today when I leave. One of the fondest memories I had was Melcam. Do you recall being one of the few selected from your class to have the opportunity to sail on board a cruise for a camp? I do. Call me Swaku, but I loved it. Every single experience on board the ship. During the camp, I heard a quote by Winston Churchill: "Never give in, never give in, never, 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 never." That quote has motivated me to overcome all the obstacles I have faced throughout my life. And it is still driving me today, believe it or not. During the wee hours of the night, we were brought to the helipad and were guided to make out the constellations in the night skies. And we were taught how sailors in the past and present used the stars to navigate. Thank you, lecturers. We boarded a cruise ship, but we entered a classroom. Another event which I remember clearly was SMA Day during our first year. Do you recall seeing classmates whom you never thought could sing or dance perform? Or do you recall our lecturers singing? Loudly, I must add, getting everybody hyped up for the event. I love it. It showed me that lecturers do not sit on pedestals or in their offices all day. It showed me that our lecturers could be our friends. I have friends from other polys and JCs who tell me how fierce and unapproachable their lecturers are. Then I thought to myself, how lucky I am to be here in SP, in the company of such friendly and down-to-earth lecturers. Since I was a little girl, my parents have been drumming this into my head. Be independent, be responsible. That has stuck in my head and influenced the choices I have made up until this point. Thank you, Mommy and Daddy, for constantly telling me that. I hope I've made you proud. I would like to also thank all the lecturers who have been there every step of the way to guide and assist us in all the challenges we face in school and outside. It is with your unending guidance and love for us that we have become who we are today. Now that our 3 years are finally over, it is time to move on to other bigger things. As we sail through life, don't avoid rough waters. Sail on, because calm waters won't make a skillful sailor. Congratulations, class of 2011, we've made it.
Thank you, Geraldine. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony is now adjourned. May I invite all to stand? The procession groups will now leave the convention hall. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your patience. Please join us for a tea reception at the plaza outside the convention center. May I invite parents and guests to leave the convention center first? Have a good day. Thank you.